Hey, do you remember the time that I confronted Laura Broughton? Yeah, Neil Haskett, he had his group. It was active at the time. He learned that she was going to be in Toronto. He reached out to everyone in the group. I was the only one that could and that did go. But I went with a shitty phone. A phone that only took pictures. So somebody messaged me and said, "You were there, I watched that. You didn't go up to her." Yes, I did. So because you want to do that, well, guess what? Compared to my mother didn't go to the hospital, and then now she doesn't have to get a forced needle, or she could have to. No, she's not could have to. Oh, you might not even have to. She has to. So because of all that, this is a video for the clients at the Timmins Hospital. I want you to be aware. I don't want to scare you into going to the hospital too many times because you're feeling suicidal. I don't want to discourage people from reaching out for help and going to the hospital and saying that you're suicidal, all because my mother here, she went too many times. She went too many times. And that's the reason why she has to take a forced needle. I mean, like I feel like if it wasn't for my mother and I speaking out, there's no evidence at all that this happens. There's no evidence out there that I see that proves that this happens. That if you go to the hospital and you go too many times, and it's because you're suicidal, and it doesn't matter the reason why. I mean, they said that the videos are real. So you're giving this because the videos are real, but listen, Thomas, there's other issues that she's dealing with that she told us privately, that she has other issues besides the videos. It's not because she went in too many times. No, it's exactly because she went in too many times. So I want you, the Timmins clients of the hospital, to become aware of this, that if you go to the hospital too many times because you're suicidal, they can make you take a needle for forced needle for 6 months. And if you refuse to take it, then you never leave the hospital. And they always force that while you're in the hospital. But if you leave, but then later on, the cops can and will end you, apprehend you, and bring you to the hospital, and you have to get that needle. So they're going to force that needle. Okay, but you can call the legal aid, and my mother and I are going through that process to see what is offered. And we'll expose it all right here on my channel.